Steny Hoyer of Maryland. Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, Mark. Be with you.
Thank you for joining us. The House GOP voted on funding for just 3 areas of the budget, including national parks, veterans, and today the list has grown to include medical research. Is this the new Republican methodology? Find out what the public finds most disgusting and disagreeable, and then vote on that alone? Is that the way they do things?
I don't think there's any doubt, but the Republicans are wasting time and not opening up the government for all the people of our country. And these bills take little snippets, as you point out, Martin, that they think may be politically controversial, and deal with them, while at the same time leaving women, infants, and children unable to access nutritional programs, closing down Head Start classrooms, laying off 70% of the people at CIA, so important for our national security and safety. What we ought to be doing is pass the bill that the United States Senate passed that opens up the government. A little bit of a comment you said, see whether the parties will agree. Very frankly, the Democrats have said, the Republicans have said, they don't want to shut down government. Fine. The Republicans have said the level that they have been willing to fund government at is $986 billion. We've said we will take your number, and they won't take yes for an answer. If, in fact, the Speaker would put that bill on the floor, it would pass. There is little doubt in my mind that it would pass. And we're seeing Republican after Republican say in the press, this is lunacy. This makes no sense. We need to open the government, and I'm hopeful pretty soon that the Speaker will see the wisdom and come to, frankly, the senses of putting this bill on the floor that will open up government. Well, then, Martin, the President and the Senate, House Democrats have said, look, then we'll sit down for the next 6 weeks, because it will be a 6 weeks opening of the government. We'll sit down and we'll try to discuss our differences. They've been unwilling to do that for 6 months. We've been asking them to go to conference.
No, I know. 18 times in 7 months you've tried, and they've turned you down. And you know what happened today? The risible Reince Priebus, chair of the RNC, has announced that his organisation will pay to keep the World War II memorial open. How about that? I mean, how about, why doesn't he pay for the 50,000 places that are about to be lost on Head Start? Why doesn't he agree to pay for those children who have cancer, who the National Institutes of Health is calling their parents today and saying because of the government shutdown, their children cannot enter an experimental program that might extend their life? Why doesn't he do something like that?
And we know the reason for that. It's all about optics and spin, not about substance, not about keeping the people's government open, not about serving the American people, whether they be children, whether they be adults, whether they be veterans, whether they be people on Social Security. Yes, the checks will go out, but there's nobody to service the checks. And it shouldn't be just a little slice of this and a little slice of that. It ought to be saying, look, we understand, because both of us have said this, nobody intends to shut down government. That's what they say. Now, the effect of their actions has been exactly the opposite, to shut down government. That's what the USA Today called them, the shutdown party. I believe that's accurate. But if we both agree that we don't want to shut down government, there's a bill that we will both agree on that will do exactly that. It'll open up government, but all they're doing is the politics of what they think is will resonate with the American people. The American people, by 72%, think this is a dumb policy the Republicans are pursuing.
Everybody sees through it. Representative Steny Hoyer, sir, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Martin.
Thank you.